Welcome to Top Rope Reality this week, episode 58.
58.
Part 1.
Brother,
What you gonna do when Top Rope Reality runs wild on you?
that's right.
You have nothing?
I have nothing to say right now, brother. M-R-I.
Never good. They're never, ever
Never.
good. And this is
And we would know.
and this is the same again. It's
2 years of flipping row. It's like he's got a curse on him.
Got a curse on him.
They came back on May the 8th. It was determined Bryan would be unable to compete. As seen on Raw this past week, Bryan relinquished the IC title. He laid it down and he said, "We deserve a fighting champion."
Which is true, we do deserve a fucking champion.
We do deserve one.
But they're talking, hopefully they're not
talking.
talking. I mean, they did mention hopefully it's not true.
They said he
It
may
could be never ever again.
And we would know. You don't want that in your career, brother.
No.
Brother. Brother.
May 20th, 2015. NXT Takeover, Unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Another great show.
It will be.
It will be.
Great.
It will be a great show.
Starting from the bottom, up to the top, Baron Corbin.
Which is funny that they did it after Payback. Which is tonight.
Tonight! Which is going to be, you know, it's already passed by the time you watch this.
Yes.
Baron Corbin taking on Rhino. Who do you pick?
I think Baron Corbin.
Who deserves the win? Who needs the win? Baron Corbin does as well.
Rhino is there to do the job.
He is the Jericho of
He's
NXT.
been to the mountaintop
Mountaintop.
of ECW.
Yes.
And he can help these guys.
Speaking of ECW, they got a great thing going with Baron Corbin.
And plus, he's probably got, plus when his career's over, he can become a trainer in NXT.
He could become a trainer. Maybe that's what the deal they got going on. I mean, Baron Corbin had the thing going with Rhino on night 1, and then on night number 2.
Joey Styles.
Yes, exactly. Joey Styles came out because he told Joey Styles, "You bring me a rock. You bring me an old, saggy man. He didn't call on you, brother. You can't call on me." Anyway.
He wanted to eat. Joey Styles was the extreme manager.
Yes, which was different.
And who did he bring out to the Philadelphia crowd?
House of Hardcore owner. With the House of Hardcore shirt on.
Yes.
Pulling a Rick Rude. Mr. Tommy Dreamer.
Very weird, yes.
He was on Friday Night Impact and then turned around
And he's on NXT
the same day
house show, yes.
on the NXT house show. That right there is how you do business. That man, he gets around, if you know what I'm saying.
He does.
He does.
So we're both taking Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin needs to win this. I understand, you know, I mean, they could use Rhino in winning. I mean, everybody beats Bull Dempsey now. He recently did beat Bull Dempsey to put out the challenge. But I mean, every now and then, yes, he needs to get wins over the guys that are not established yet.
Yeah,
but the established ones like Baron Corbin, he needs to lose to those people. Then we have 2 Divas matches, 2 women's, if you will, matches on NXT. We have a
the women's do great on NXT.
They do.
Because they get time to show their
And this will be interesting because there was 3 feuds going at one time. These 2 are going to be combined together in one match. And I like what's going on here. I don't like one of the participants, but 3 of them are okay.
That's the way it goes.
Bayley and Charlotte taking on Dana Brooke and Emma. I like Emma's new attitude. I steal from Walmart, you turn me heel. Allegedly. I don't think she actually did. But that's my opinion.
It sure leans that way, don't it?
It did surely mess up her career, didn't it? But I do like the new attitude. I like the thing with Bayley that's going on. And did you see her have the headbands and I'm a hugger and all that? That was hilarious. She looks like she's about to do her little dance and then, no, I'm not going to do it. And I like that. I do like, even though it's the same music, they do need to eventually, once it gets, way over, it needs to change the music. Yes. But I understand them doing the music and her teasing it and never mind.
Of course.
But Charlotte and Dana Brooke are feud. I think this is a way for Charlotte to help put over Dana Brooke.
Of course, because Charlotte's going to be on the main roster.
She will be very, very soon. But Dana Brooke's voice, on my nerves.
I don't think they hired her for her voice.
They did not hire her for her voice, but they do need to coach her on the whole over and over again, do the touching.
Yeah, she's got to do
that.
more than this.
Can't just do that over and over again constantly. That was very annoying. But I believe that Bayley and Charlotte need to win this.
They need to win. Will they win it?
Will they win it? I think they should. I think
they will too.
I think the women that are the faces are going to win this one. And then on the last NXT, we had a little tease. I think it was the last one when it was a Tommy versus Tyler Breeze.
Yes.
And we thought Finn Balor was going to turn. He looked like he was about to beat up a Tommy because a Tommy did run into him and knock him down.
Of course.
But Tyler Breeze hit that super kick, boom, into the face. But the bigger of the two stars is Finn Balor. And
yes.
I mean, yes, Tyler Breeze and Kevin Owens would be a good match, but they're not going to do heel versus heel. We know that.
No.
WWE. So Finn Balor.
And we haven't had a
Kevin
takeover
Owens.
with Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens.
Not yet. We have not. So now that there's not a triple threat, it's a one-on-one. I could have seen the Tommy
with new makeup. Finn Balor has teased.
He said everyone has a dark side.
There will be
I saw some of it on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
On Twitter.
Could be a dragon.
Did you see the video of his messed up entrance from the house show?
No.
I will show you that when we get done with this.
Okay.
Very interesting. The crowd really got into it. The music did not come on. Kevin Owens, see, Tyler Breeze's music came on. Then Finn Balor was next. It was a triple threat.
Right.
Kind of, I guess, testing the waters on this.
Of course.
But Finn Balor was about to come out next, and no music came on. They were rushing to try to fix the PA system. No music. And then by the time Finn Balor got to the ring, his music hit already. And then Kevin Owens' music went fine. So it kind of messed that up. But when I show you this, you'll be like, hey, it all worked out.
Oh, yes.
So Finn Balor beating Tyler Breeze.
Yes. Next is NXT Tag Team Championship.
I love the tag team division.
Blake and Murphy have been tag team champions longer than I ever thought they would be.
I thought they were going to be a job or two.
But they have got over as a good heel tag team.
They have turned heel very quickly, and they did get over, and I just love the matching outfits and everything that everybody's doing now. Finally, they're figuring out what works, finally, again. But
are they S-A-W-F-T soft? No, they're not.
No, because they're going to win this.
They're going to win this with a little help.
I agree with your assumption here that Carmella is going to turn
on Enzo Amore and Big Cass.
Exactly, making Blake and Murphy your champions now.
Oh, they're going to lead us down that path of thinking it's going to happen.
Now, it may be a DQ. They may win by DQ because of her. You never know.
But yeah, they're going to keep.
They're
going to walk in to Unstoppable as a tag team champions and walk out. But they're going to also have a little eye candy with them when they walk out.
They will. Maybe she'll change her look up a little bit, and I have the Jersey move. She probably will. NXT Women's Championship. Sasha Banks the champion. The boss. She the boss.
She's the boss. She brought a lot of people in. She had a lot of people around her. Charlotte was around her. Summer Rae was around her. Then she brought in Becky Lynch.
And everybody that she's been around her have all gone against the boss.
Oh, yeah.
And the boss right now, she's on top of the world. Her and Charlotte actually main evented one of the house shows for NXT. That shows a lot in what's to come in the future.
I believe Becky Lynch is right there.
Oh, she's right on the cusp.
But on this night, on May 20th, it will not happen. Her days as champion will not begin on May 20th.
I don't believe so, but I think they're gonna keep going with Becky Lynch. They're gonna keep pushing her. But I do believe that Sasha Banks will continue her reign as the boss champion. Then we have the main event. Apparently you said
the main event. Yes.
You said that Sami Zayn was cleared?
He is there.
Maybe they just need to pop that shoulder back in, son.
They may get popped out again, but he will be in the match. For how long?
They may have popped it in and said, hey, try to go for at least 20 minutes. And then if it pops out, we'll let you go rest.
Will it be wrapped? Probably be wrapped. Will Kevin Owens go attack it?
Yes.
Will this be the way to write him off TV?
Could be.
That he will do the match and then be taken out?
So he can heel up on the shoulder.
Could we have a new opponent for Kevin Owens after this title match?
Put the title match in and Finn Balor come out.
Samoa Joe.
Oh, they're saying. And now you see, if you've seen the picture, I've seen the picture. He's getting in better shape.
Oh, why would you get better shape?
Why would you get better shape? Because nobody gets in better shape with Tina.
No, or in the Indies.
That's
Why
true.
would you get in better shape if you're not going to show up on their live?
Vince McMahon probably said, "Hey, Triple H, you can hire him, but he's too fat for me. So you better get the weight off." Bray Wyatt had to do it. Look at him.
But I believe Owens will retain.
Owens will
champion.
retain.
I think Sami Zayn is going to have to go off again and risk his shoulder.
Yes, so that is NXT Takeover
But
Unstoppable May the 20th.
And you're getting all these people here. You know, Riley is off rehabbing.
Yes.
Zayn will be gone rehabbing.
Tommy.
Well, Tommy wasn't really after Owens.
No, but
and
he
then
could have been. He could have been.
Finn Balor, who will be probably the #1 contender.
Yes.
And if Joe comes in, next couple of takeovers.
Could we have a 6-pack challenge?
We could. We could have a huge.
Brother.
Could we have a elimination chamber?
What? A tiny building? No.
Who says something in the tiny building?
Oh,
They're fixing to travel the world, man.
the world.
So
that is NXT Takeover Unstoppable May the 20th, 2015.
live this Wednesday.
Wendy. You were thinking about food, weren't you? Wendy's.
Wednesday.
He's always
On the
thinking
network.
This brother always thinking about food. So, the fans have spoken.
Again.
We both worked for the company, brother. And they suck, brother.
Yeah, they've spoken and they're moving.
They're moving already.
To the Wednesday side. Wednesday, ain't it? It's still Wednesday?
It is.
Oh.
So they're screwed.
Why and oh why would TNA move to Wednesday?
TNA Wrestling has issued a statement announcing Impact Wrestling moving back to airing on Wednesday nights beginning June the 3rd. They've already Destination America was already doing that, messing with the Unlocked show.
Mistake.
If you start moving around, that means brother, you're about to go.
Mistake.
Could Destination America be trying to get out of their contract? Because they're saying there was buyer's remorse.
Yeah, there is. I mean, bro, that's not good.
It is not good. And see, I just recently got Hulu Plus, actually, as of last night. I don't know if you have that or not.
No.
But they have Destination America as one of the networks that you can watch stuff off of.
Wow, brother.
They only have one show on there that you can watch from Hulu.
And it's not TNA.
It is not TNA. So that shows me how they feel about
It's a barbecue show, ain't it?
It's some kind of monster show.
Oh, it's a monster.
It's a monster show.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Josh Matthews was promoting that. That's right.
That's their one show that Destination America loves, apparently. Also, they have NXT. They have a WWE channel on Hulu, and they have all 9 seasons of NXT, going back from the competition days all the way to the current stuff.
Wow.
I was watching. I skipped all the competition crap, but I started watching the stuff started in the Full Sail University. Leo Kruger was still around. Very interesting. But TNA, again, is digging a hole they can't get out of, digging a hole they can't get out of.
And somebody's getting stronger, so this is not good.
Not good.
And it's not WWE.
WWE may not be putting may not be putting TNA out of business, but House of Hardcore, Ring of Honor, or even NXT might be putting, and Global Force might be putting TNA out of business because there is no competition for #1. They're all competing for #2.
They are. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's turned into.
WWE
is the mountaintop.
It's the mountaintop.
Who's #2? TNA, House Hardcore, Ring of Honor,
Global Force, NXT. Because NXT is its own brand now,
It is its own brand, yes.
So, as of right now, until we see what Global Force is doing, I consider NXT the #2. Who will replace the #2? Because TNA surely is not going to do it. No. And I know everybody says they're going to be out of business, I'm not going to say they're going out of business, but they may be a company that may just strictly be a company that does indie shows. They may become an independent promotion. They may not be on TV anymore. The route that they're going.
We will see.
We will see. Also, Ronda Ravishing Rousey, if you will, the Triple R, who is apparently posed nude for a magazine.
Sports Illustrated.
Sports Illustrated, she is gonna be nude, ladies and gentlemen. Are we sure?
Yes, because it's had several nude issues, and they're covered.
They only show the midriff
and the fanny and.
Oh, they show fanny, but no nipple and areola. Well, there you go.
Haven't
so
seen
for
one.
all you nasty
haven't seen
people,
one. Don't expect it. They'll be in Sports Illustrated.
Right. But she says she's confident she will return to WWE.
It's going to happen.
Quote: It's going to happen. WWE, brother, Elimination Chamber.
It's returning.
It will emanate from Corpus Christi, Texas, where the WWE Tag Team Championships and the newly vacant Intercontinental Championship will be defended inside the infamous structure. Plus,
May 30th.
Plus, U.S. Champion John Cena.
He might not be U.S. champion.
Oh, Heath Slater.
Why would they say it?
Heath Slater.
Because you know he's in an IQ match against Rusev.
And all those
the open challenge. No, yeah.
Heath Slater might be the
champion. Oh, yeah.
I mean, they keep putting Heath Slater out there. It'd be funny if he ended up winning the big one.
That would be
hilarious.
Terrible.
It would be terrible. But also, the WWE World Heavyweight title will be defended. Kind of weird that John Cena's name is behind the U.S. title name, but no champion was named on the WWE World title. All live only. Just like the King of the Ring. Only on. It's going to be different than King of the Ring, because King of the Ring is only the semifinals and the finals. This will be a full-fledged pay-per-view.
No, it's not a pay-per-view.
It is a pay-per-view type of
special events.
I'm not going to call it any of those
special events.
I'm not going to call it special events. This is a network exclusive pay-per-view. How about that?
Okay.
Does that make you feel better? Brother.
Yes, only on the network. So if you want to see Elimination Chamber.
And it's free for the month of May. How stupid could you be? Sorry, brother.
It's alright, brother.
It's free, so if you want to see the Elimination Chamber for the first time ever, the Intercontinental title being defended in it, or getting one in it.
Who will be,
who will be the new Intercontinental Champion? You can only find out on the network.
And the Tag Team Championship.
Never done. And we still do not know full details. People are talking about, it'll be 3 teams. That's weird. It'll be 4 teams. Oh, well, how many teams will it be? Will it be a single elimination?
You have 4 pods.
Exactly.
Should be 4 teams.
Should it be?
And each time it's like kind of like a War Games.
Right, it's a War Games, but here's the thing. Here's the question. Would it start with one member of this team versus one member of this team? Or would it be a fatal 4-way with only one tag team partner in a pod? Are they going to stuff 2 people in a pod?
I would go with 1 member each starting, and then the time when it gets down, then one person has an advantage. Hey, me and my tag team partner, right here, brother.
Exactly.
Oh, now it's us against you 3. Are you going to team up and take on us?
Will it be, though? Will it be that you have to pin both partners to eliminate them, or will it be a single elimination tag team event?
Hopefully we'll know more of this coming Monday on Raw.
Hopefully this Monday.
If not, we don't know tonight.
They may announce it.
They may talk about it during the tag team match tonight.
Boom, son. There you go.
Which is 2 out of 3 falls.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Another brother of ours. A brother. He will not fight you, brother. He won't fight you, brother. He has an announcement. He says, quote, I have a couple of things that will be announced within the next 2 to 4 weeks. When you hear those, you'll say, that's why he couldn't talk about those. I get it, but they're really good, and it will be a major press announcement.
So nothing to do with the WWE.
Is it wrestling related? Is it Global Force Wrestling? No. He knows where his bread's buttered.
Yes, and it's not Global Force.
Thank you. Will it be a major motion picture?
Oh, I'd be
partnering with The Rock, because that's the only way you're going to get it on the daggum movie screens, because every one of his go straight to DVD.
Yeah.
Which is weird. He was a bigger star in the WWE than The Rock, but The Rock is a bigger movie star
than Austin.
Weird. It's like they swap places.
Any secondary character to beat up somebody, it's Austin.
That's true. Well, he wasn't a major motion picture, but it was an ensemble cast with the Expendables, and he was a bad guy.
See, and he wasn't the top guy.
He was not the top guy. He was a mercenary to
beat up somebody.
Eric Roberts. So, somewhat interesting, just a few days after reports that Dixie Carter didn't want any TNA star working for Global Force.
You do not work for them. You work for me.
Tyrus, formerly known as Brodus Clay, was announced as being a member of the roster.
I guess he didn't get the email.
Did not get that memo. Maybe they got the wrong email address for him. In regards to Jeff Jarrett working out a television deal and signing more talent, he is reported to be in early talks with Spike, CMT, Fox Sports, and WGN about possible deals. Not WGN and not Spike. I can see Fox Sports, but they tried TNA before.
Yeah.
And I can see CMT. I don't think they've ever dabbled in wrestling. And they got the country people. Like, I mean, Southern folks like wrestling. They like wrestling.
Yeah.
Wrestling. Like WCW. But he does not have a deal in place with the former WWE announcer Jim Ross, but there are negotiations as well for him.
Ooh, that would be a big one to grab Jim Ross, but Jim Ross or for the WWE, so he's free to go wherever he needs to go.
As long as it doesn't interfere with the barbecue and with the podcast and with the one-man shows.
Well, Global Force Wrestling has updated their talent roster.
We know that the top two better not be the main focal point. That is Jeff Jarrett and Karen Jarrett.
Added, Shelton Benjamin is a good pickup.
That is a good pickup. Shelton Benjamin has been added. The Young Bucks have been announced, as well as, very hard to say, but it is Chael Sonnen.
That's it!
That's it! And hopefully, if they can get Jim Ross, the two of them will be the announcers for the company.
We have Scott Hall, which I don't...
I've got the match lineups I'll be showing you soon. All the match lineups, he is announced as appearing.
Yeah, he needs to
be a legend appearing.
That's what he needs to be, a name to draw you in.
Yes, he's just going to be appearing. He might be like the GM for the night.
You got Jim Cornette. That's a great name.
Jim Cornette, who also is just announced as appearing. He may just jump on board with a tag team or something.
PJ Black.
Justin Gabriel, ladies and gentlemen. Thea Trinidad, who used to be in TNA with was the Rosa and Sarita. There was the little Mexican tag team.
You've got the Bullet Club tag team
of Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. So you've got the Young Bucks and the Anderson and Gallows team.
A guy you just saw the other night.
I just saw him Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, at Central All-Star Wrestling.
Sanjay Dutt.
He was a huge draw for them and absolutely a great person to have in the ring. And he was nonstop. And he got beaten by Justin Overstreet, former two-time AIWF World Heavyweight Champion, in a 5-star matchup. We have Lance Hoyt and Davey Boy Smith Jr., another tag team. They are the Killer Elite Squad. They are the Killer Elite in Japan. We have Moose, former Ring of Honor guy. Moose, and we have George T. I wonder what the T stands for. Oh, George, what the T stands for. Murdoch. Tyrus. That too. That's what the T stand for, y'all. Yeah. Luke Hawks of Wildcat Sports. Somebody we've never heard of. We'll have to look him up. Yes. Andrew Everett. And we may know him once we see him. We may know him. We got a Japanese dude, Takakaya Watanabe or something like that. We have Trent Beretta, who is a former WWE superstar. We have the former Great Sonata from TNA. I'm not going to say the first name, but Sonata. We have the New Heavenly Bodies. The New Heavenly Bodies. They are a brother tag team who have gone through Booker T's Reality of Wrestling and has worked with Pat Buck as well up in Pro Wrestling Syndicate. We have Jimmy Rave. Yes, Jimmy Rave, former TNA superstar with Lance Hoyt as the Rock and Rave Connection. A Rock and Rave Infection, that's what it was. Jigsaw. Jamin Olivizia from OVW, from Danny Davis over there. We've got the team of the Hot Shots. Cassidy Riley and Chase Stevens. Another team. They both were in TNA as well. Chase Stevens used to be a part of the Naturals with Andy Douglas. That's right. Before he was the Naturals, he was the Hot Shots with Cassidy Riley. We got Cliff Compton, formerly known as Domino from Deuce of Domino. Yep. Chuck Taylor, who is buddies with the man, Trent Beretta. And last but not least, we have Lady Tappa, who got to see live facing Awesome Kong at Wrestlecade. So, very quickly, we're going to go over Wrestlecade news. Wrestlecade news, yep. Wrestlecade, we have Two Core Scorpion's been added.
All
Oh,
right.
Flash Funky. The Masked Superstar, also part of
Demolition.
Demolition. And the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant.
He's been everywhere.
He has been everywhere. And as for the night before Wrestlecade, the Showcase of Champions, Friday, November the 27th, 2015. Promotions involved in this is AML Wrestling, because that's part of Wrestlecade. Lone Star Wrestling, I wonder what promotion they'd be out of. What state would they be from?
Lone Star.
Booker T's Reality of Wrestling.
Wow.
Very good.
Yeah.
And Luke Hawk's Wildcat Sports and Entertainment. Also, to go over very quickly some of the matches for Global Force match lineups, Jackson, Tennessee on 6/12, Gallows and Anderson versus the New Heavenly Bodies, Sanjay Dutt versus Jamin Olivencia, Chris Adonis versus Dustin Starr. That's another one I don't think was on the list.
Hey, he wasn't on the list,
He
was
was
he?
not on the list, but Chris Adonis, which is Chris Masters. The Tate Twins, Brent and Brandon. I guess they're like lower name people.
Yeah.
I've never heard of them. Versus the Best Friends, Chuck Taylor, Trent Bray. That's the
Yes.
tag team name, Best Friends.
The Best Friends.
Lady Tappa versus Thea Trinidad, George T. Murdoch in a super heavyweight battle against Moose. Hopefully they won't break the ring.
Yeah,
And
they reinforced it.
Jim Cornette will be appearing. And that same exact card almost will be the very next night in Knoxville, Tennessee. The only thing that's changed is Adonis will be facing Devin Driscoll instead of facing Dustin Starr. And instead of Dutt versus Olivencia, it will be Dutt and Chase Owens taking on Olivencia and Jason Kincaid. Everything else, exactly the same. 6/20, Jackson, Mississippi. Shelton Benjamin versus Chris Adonis.
Wow. We've probably seen that a few times.
A few times. Hot Shots, Riley and Stevens versus Andrew Everett and PJ Black. Dutt versus Jimmy Rave versus Jigsaw in a triple threat cruiserweight type battle. Chuck Taylor taking on Cliff Compton. Luke Hawks versus Luke Gallows. The battle of the Lukes, if you will.
Luke.
Lady Tappa versus Thea Trinidad again. Maybe they'll get some more women coming in the promotion. Scott Hall will be appearing at that show the very next night in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Everything is the same except for instead of the Hot Shots taking on Everett and PJ Black, it's the Young Bucks versus Everett and PJ Black, and everything else is the same for that event as well. And Ring of Honor very quickly. Best in the World, ladies and gentlemen, live on pay-per-view and IPPV, June the 19th from Terminal 5 in New York, New York. That is their next huge event coming up now that they're done with the Japan stuff going on.
It works pretty well.
So that is huge. Best in the World live on pay-per-view, June the 19th. Get your tickets or order it on pay-per-view. That is it for part number 1.
So what you gonna do, brother? You click a few times and come back right here to Top Rope Reality for part 2 as we talk about SummerSlam 1991. A match made in heaven.
And a match made in hell.
We'll see you, brothers.
Brother.
In a few clicks. Come on, brother.